So we finished for the day. We've made lots of money, lots of ice cream. So what we need to do now is clean the machine. So we're going to press the stop button, which will bring us back to the home screen. This will then allow us to go into our wash cycle. Press that, and again, as we mentioned earlier, the hopper is now rotating, the beater's going round, and the cylinder is stopped freezing down. So it means that we can now draw off the excess ice cream, put our warm water through, flush it through till it starts coming clear, and then that will allow us to then break the machine down for deeper cleaning in a warm soapy solution rather than going through a dishwasher. We don't want to do that. Clean everything nice and tidy and then put the machine back together, and then it's ready for service once again. So let's do that process. So we've taken off the excess ice cream now, and we started to flushing the machine through with some warm water. So your good practice is to take out the expanding tubes. So put them into a tray, stop any mess on the top. And then what that is going to allow is the water then to start running freely through the machine without having to restrict itself going through the small hole in the unit. So got our water, pour it into the hopper at the top, split it between the two. And then what we can start doing then is drawing off and pulling through each channel. So we want to make sure each one is running clear. So for now, what we're going to do is just run through the center. So it's going to empty the both hoppers at the same time. And we'll continue to do this now until we start running clear water through the machine. So now we're nearly there now. So you can see the water is coming through clear, which is what you want to see. Of course, we need to check that on all three handles. Make sure all the runways are clear for the mixture and is as clean as it can be before we start stripping the machine down further to deep clean. So now we've got pretty much all the water out of the system. We can start to disassemble the machine. So of course we're going to stop the machine, turn the power off, disconnect it from the mains, turn off the power supply, and now we can start stripping down the machine. So what we're going to do, unscrew the face, loosen that off a bit so we can allow any potential drips left to come throughout the machine. Then I'm going to take off the caps, and again this is going to allow the little bit of water that's left in the machine to be able to come free. So then now we can start breaking the machine down further. Good catch. And there's naturally going to get a little bit of liquid left, but hopefully the drip tray will capture the majority. And what we'll do while it's still on the point there, we'll just start moving the handles. So we can pull this rod out, and then we can start taking out the handles. This will allow us then to remove the front. And then pull out the beaters. And the drip tray. We can now take this to the sink for deep cleaning. Once we've done that and we're happy with the state of the clean, we can then assemble the unit after everything's dried nicely.